Top 10 unique looking vehicles in the world. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video. Today, we are going to talk about the top 10 unique looking vehicles in the world. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Number 10. 2020 Porsche Taycan Turbo S. The Porsche Taycan is the German sports car manufacturer's first electric vehicle in production. It was created to infuse the soul that we have come to know and love from the firm onto a new platform that is fully driven by electricity. As a result, it will go down in history as the vehicle that ushered in Porsche's first foray into electrification. With the advent of the Taycan, we enter a new era for Porsche vehicles, and in fact, a new era for all automobiles. The Taycan proves that electric vehicles do not have to be full of compromises. This car aims to be as remarkable, if not more so, than any other Porsche on the road. The flagship Turbo S produces up to 750 horsepower and sprints from 0 to 100 km/h in 2.8 seconds, with a peak speed of 260 km/h. Its 93.4 kilowatt-hours liquid-cooled lithium-ion battery provides a range of up to 412 kilometers. The Taycan is now offered in 3 trims: 4S, Turbo, and Turbo S, but will be available in more trims and variations over the model's lifecycle. Number 9. 1956 Buick Centurion. The 1956 Buick Centurion, like many other automobiles on this list, offered a look into the future. The red and white Centurion dream vehicle, a stunning 4-passenger coupe with a fiberglass body and an all-glass panoramic roof, is notable for having a television camera attached in the trunk. A receiver on the instrument panel displays pictures from the camera, obviating the need for a rear-view mirror. The very first notion of a backup camera, if you will. The camera was also housed in a tail cone inspired by a jet fighter, a common theme in 1950s concept automobiles. Other standard features on the Centurion were a 325 horsepower V8 engine, motorized front seats, and steering wheel mounted dials. The sorts of features. Number 8. 1935 Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic. The Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic is one of the most unusual, elusive, and costly automobiles. Many consider this to be the greatest Bugatti and the first supercar ever produced due to its low stance, strong engine, lightweight construction, 123 miles per hour, 200 kilometers per hour, peak speed, and influential teardrop body. Ettore Bugatti's son, John Bugatti, who was instrumental in the creation of the Type 57 series, fashioned the Atlantic himself. Jean's lines provide an intriguing blend of aviation flair and avant-garde teardrop form. A highly sloped windscreen, riveted fins, and kidney-shaped doors with matching side windows are among the design features. The momentum behind the style was organized by a design idea that included Electron, a magnesium and aluminum alloy from IG Farben of Germany, in the design. Though it is robust and may weigh up to 1/3 the weight of aluminum, it is also very combustible, making welding impossible. This required each panel to be riveted into place, which created a unique challenge for traditional design. As a result, Jean integrated the rivet's aesthetic into the car's wings, resulting in a striking blend of function and form. Number 7. 1959 Cadillac Cyclone XB74. The Cyclone, a 1959 display automobile inspired by aeroplanes, investigated future technologies. The Cyclone's radar sensing technology, which gave the driver with information about an item ahead, including distance to the object and stopping distance, both measured in feet, was an early version of a crash avoidance system. The Cyclone, another forward-thinking automobile from the 1950s, foreshadowed what was to come. When a sensor in the console sensed rain, for example, it automatically raised the one-piece bubble top. It also included automated temperature control and a front-mounted engine with a rear-mounted gearbox and transaxle. Number 6. 1997 Thrust SSC. While the Thrust SSC is hardly a vehicle, it's propelled by jet engines and flown by a Royal Air Force pilot. For starters, it does hold the global land speed record. On October 15, 1997, it broke the sound barrier by reaching a peak speed of 1,228 km/763 miles per hour, and became the first land vehicle to do so. It still retains the record. The Thrust SSC was able to generate over 40,000 pounds of thrust thanks to a pair of Rolls-Royce Spey turbofan engines from the McDonnell Douglas F4 Phantom I supersonic jet fighter. People on the ground in Nevada's Black Rock Desert reported hearing a sonic boom as the SSC appeared to speed smoothly and confidently over the sound barrier. RAV pilot Andy Green had a very different perspective, describing his time in the SSC as a massive handful, bordering on uncontrollable. Number 5. Devil 16. The Dubai-based carmaker has the financial means to put its hypercar Devil 16 into production, but it lacks the commercial and technological know-how to do it easily, if at all. The 5,000 horsepower V16 hypercar is meant to be a Bugatti-killing monster, but many delays due to engine dependability, unsurprisingly, have dogged the car since its first announcement in 2013. For these reasons, I must admit that I previously included it on our 30 worst cars ever made list. Number 4. 1934 Stout Scarab. The Scarab, designed by aviation engineer William Stout, would go on to become one of the most significant vehicles of the 20th century, serving as the pioneering basis for the modern-day minivan. However, calling the Stout Scarab the world's first minivan isn't enough, even if it certainly deserves the title. After all, the Scarab came equipped with a slew of industry-first innovations like as ambient lighting, power locks, adjustable seating combinations, and a central passenger door, similar to the ones used on minivans today. Unfortunately, the Scarab's manufacturing cycle was cut short at only 9 units due to the outbreak of World War II. There are just a few left today, one of which is Stout's personal automobile, which has logged over 250,000 miles. A genuine monument to an end product founded on pragmatic engineering and design principles. Number 3. 2021 Tesla Roadster. The original Tesla Roadster debuted in 2007 with a peak speed of more than 130 miles per hour, a range of 250 miles on a single charge, and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of around 4 seconds. Its limited manufacturing run from 2008 to 2012 would provide the groundwork for Tesla to bring its product to the mass market via the Model S, Model X, and Model 3. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has announced the Roadster's return to the lineup with significant enhancements over the initial generation. In this regard, the Roadster appears to have benefited from roughly a decade of further R&D. The Roadster is believed to have a 0 to 60 miles per hour timing of 1.9 seconds and a peak speed of 250 miles per hour this time around. When driven in a range-conscientious way, the new and upgraded 200 kilowatt-hours battery is expected to give up to 620 miles of range on a single charge. Number 2. 1970 Lancia Bertone Stratos HF0. Bertone constructed this one-off prototype for the 1970 Turin Motor Show as a predecessor to the famed Stratos HF rally vehicle. Its radical wedge shape influenced subsequent automobile design, notably several of Bertone's later Lamborghini and Alfa Romeo vehicles. It competed with the Ferrari Modulo, which Pininfarina also unveiled at the Turin exhibition. Marcello Gandini of Bertone created this magnificent vehicle. Number 1. 2021 GMD T50. This list was essentially placed on hold so that we could include this automobile. Gordon Murray, the legendary designer of the McLaren F1, has attempted to revive a driver-focused automobile in an era where computers and sophisticated electronics ultimately define how a car may be driven. This implies that the new GMD T50 is a hypercar that accomplishes things differently than others. For starters, aside from its 12,100 revolutions per minute red line, the car's stats are unremarkable. On closer study, it is evident that conventional benchmarks like a 0 to 60 miles per hour timings, peak speeds, or even aerodynamic numbers are not among the car's strong points. If you found this information helpful, please consider subscribing. That's a wrap on the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.